Okay, brand new this year is our 2008 Contact Series pant, the Contact SE Pro pant. This year we've really taken all the player suggestions, and I can't say this enough, that Empire is really, truly firmly believes that we want to take all the players' recommendations and considerations into our thought process, and not necessarily make it the coolest looking pant or the latest and greatest trend in terms of whatever pattern it may be, but making sure that the pant is functional, or that the product, I should say, across the board is functional and as technical as it can be, to really give the player the advantage that they need and provide the most protection and comfort out there when you're running around for a 2-day practice or even a 3-day tournament. With that being said, I'm going to walk you through some of the unique features of this pant and really show you why it is technologically advanced, that it's the most superior pant out there. We'll start off up top. You'll see we do have, like our pants in previous years, an adjustable medical Velcro strap that's going to allow you to go, if you're in between sizes, between a 32 and a 34, you happen to fall in that 33 gap, this strap's going to help you tweak it a little bit and get it a little bit more snug and get that secure fit. Players have been asking for the past couple of years that they wanted belt loops so they could put the traditional, belt in there. You see a lot of guys out there today wearing belts from Paxson and Volcom belts and all that good stuff. So that's one of the trends. We gave you these belt loops to let you accommodate that. While we're up in this area, I'll show you the neoprene covered zippers. We want to give you every advantage here at Empire, so we've taken that into mind and provided a neoprene covering over the metal hard part of the zipper to give you every advantage out there that you could possibly desire. Also, the rubber pull tab to make it easily accessible to get your microfiber out, or your ID or keys, or whatever the case may be. While we're on neoprene covering, I'll flip you over to the swab, your battle swab holster, that is also equipped with a neoprene coverage up top to where the bend in your hard swab is going to be. This is going to provide a little bit extra bounce factor, or a little bit more protection, so that you're not getting called out on getting shot in the crease of the swab. Again, while we're in this area, similar to all of our Empire contact pants, we have our built-in hip sliders that is going to give you a little bit more protection, so that you're not getting the strawberries out there and you're not taken out of the game. If you don't wear slider shorts, or you don't wear like a hip pad, these provide an ample amount of protection. And it's really a great feature on this pant. We've perfected it over the years. I think this is one of the best ones we've done. It's ample coverage and is really comfortable at the same time. Speaking of protection, we'll move down to the pre-curved knee. You can kind of see, if it sits sideways here, that there is a pre-curve to the knee, so that it is going to flex a little bit easier with you. It's ergonomic, so that when you're running around, diving, and throwing your body into to weird places, that it's going to provide the most protection. Kevlar reinforced knees to really prevent anything from tearing in terms of the material. And it's really going to be able to take a beating out there, especially more and more. You see that we're playing on turf these days out there at tournament paintball. This is going to allow you to run and dive and really take a beating and not get burnt up on the turf. Just above the knee, we have the 4-way stretch that's going to allow it to move with you when you hit the ground. This is going to give you allow it to stretch out so that you're not ripping your pants. A lot of players complain that pants that they've worn in the past have ripped at the knees, ripped at the inseam. Well, we've kind of taken this 4-way stretch idea and applied it to a lot of different areas in the pant itself. Up in the inseam area, you're going to see that same stretch. Also, just below the crotch area, you're going to see that same stretch. So we've taken that and really on the back of the knee, you'll see that 4-way stretch. We've taken that and applied it all over the pant, so that really it gives you all the movement and all the flex that you can ask for out there. While we're in the knee padding area, we do have some shin pads that we've kind of incorporated in the pant itself, similar to last year's contact pant. That it's not a lot of padding, but it's just enough to actually give you an advantage in terms of you're playing a stand up, or you're playing the back center, and your leg might be hanging out. I've taken bounces off the shins just having this minute padding many times. Since we're down in this area, like all of our pants in years prior, it is equipped with the elastic ankle wrap that, if you're a little bit shorter out there, this is going to allow you to tighten it up on the ankle so that you're not walking on your pants and you're not tripping over yourself. It is fully adjustable and it secures in there nicely. If you check out the inseam of the pant, you'll notice that it is a high vent mesh to provide a lot of breathability in the pant itself so that you're not overheating out there while you're running around, especially in those hotter climates. It goes from the bottom of the ankle all the way up to the center of the pant into the four-way stretch, so really a nice feature. We'll move back up top, and we have what we call our belt buckle hideaway pocket that you can see it is a nice Velcro covering, but inside here you have a nice little zipper to where you can stick your car key, if you have a single car key, or if you want to stick an Allen key in there, or if you want to stick, you can even get your ID in there, whatever the case may be. It's a nice place to stick it away so that you don't end up losing it out there on the paintball field. And again, that is a nice Velcro coverage with two heavy-duty buttons up top that can provide a nice secure fit. We'll flip you over to the back side of the pant. And new for this year, we've added kind of a lumbar padded support area that's going to, do a couple things. One, it's going to provide a little bit of support, provide a little bit of protection, and also provide some padding in there so when you put your harness on over the top of it, your harness is not digging into your lower back. It is a nice, half inch of foam padding in there, as well as you'll notice that we have a rubber reinforced pad, in certain areas to keep your harness nicely secure into place, to prevent it from bouncing around on you out there. You don't want any loose ends while you're flying out to a Dorito. You're diving into any specific bunker. It does have medical grade Velcro back here so that you can take these elastic straps and tighten them, as much as you would like. Back here, we do have just underneath the support, we do have the four-way stretch again, so that there's forgiveness everywhere in the pant, and you're not going to be blowing out any areas of the pant at all. So, that being said, this is the new 2008 Contact Series SC pant, brand new from Empire. It's available in 5 colors. It's going to be in a red, a black, a blue, a desert, and a new woodland pattern that we have coming out in 2008, and available in extra small through XXX. So check it out.